Hey traders, what's up? This is the watch list video for Tuesday, March 14th. SPY was it gapped down today. You know, if you live in a cave or something and don't know what's going on, right? It was a weird day for sure, because we had two banks collapse in 48, maybe 72 hours this weekend and so on. So it felt like nobody knew what to do. Here's the intraday on the SPY. It felt like it gapped down. We had a nice rally and it held up. I think when everyone expects something, the overall market to tank, a lot of times it'll hold up, right? That's just the nature of the market. Market doesn't make anything easy. But I would also point out it was already down, as I talked about in the video on this weekend, it was already down several days in a row and kind of coming into support. I don't know what to expect the rest of the week, but it felt like, everything was kind of moving in tandem. And for me, I don't trade the indexes. I don't trade SPY. I trade individual stocks because I like the way the crowd reacts to different news on different securities and so on, right? They're more predictable, especially if you kind of read the headline, you check the float, and then you can kind of center in on two or three that might give some really nice trades that day. But today, again, everyone just seemed like everyone felt uncertain, and there really weren't any standouts, unless you were playing the bounces in some of these regional banks. You might have had some good trades. I told everybody in chat I wasn't calling anything in any of the banks because of I guess you could argue maybe small danger, but if there's any at all of something halting, like an SIVB, something halting intraday and never reopening. So I didn't want to, if I were going to trade the individual, especially regional banks today, it was going to be on my own quietly with small shares, right? I wasn't going to coerce anybody or even give an idea on them myself just because of that danger. Anyway, I think it's going to be interesting the rest of the week. I find it hard to believe there won't be some stocks with individual news, irrespective of the banks, that we can actually find some nice trades. But again, today was just a little bit weird where it felt like nobody knew what to expect. So, having said all that, the market's still open for about 5 more minutes. The Dow's down about 32. You can see where the SPY's probably in about the middle of its intraday range today. What am I watching for tomorrow? WW did put in a green day today. I'm just going to see if that gives a continuation setup tomorrow. OCEA seems to have found support, but don't love it. AMAM was strong today, but if you go to the intraday, it just did a slow grind higher and then a slow grind lower. So even though the stock or the chart has been strong, it still didn't really get any passion in it, and I think it's because there's so much nervousness out there and a lot of money flowing into and out of some of these other things. Boeing held up fairly well, BA, so we're going to watch that. Bitcoin's very strong today, so I just chose one Bitcoin play, which is MARA, for a possible continuation tomorrow. HOG, which is Harley, had a nice reversal today. And, again, we're not closed yet, but a pretty strong close maybe. We'll see. EUDA. Very strong compared to other stocks out there, so we're going to watch that one. I'm going to throw one bank on there, a big bank, Wells Fargo, because it's down here. I like it. Really, I'd love to see it flush 37 tomorrow. I'd be looking down below 37 for an intraday trade on the long side if it does that. But that one's certainly interesting. And then ARHS, which was on Bounce Watch today, just put in another red day. It's right, you don't see it on this chart, but it's right about the 200-day, and it's down like 6-7 days in a row maybe into the 200-day, so I'm putting that right back on the bounce playlist. I don't have much else to say, so I won't. Hopefully we'll find some decent gappers in the morning as well, and maybe find some morning gap plays. Remember, I'm in cash every night, so all of these may give me a chance to make some money intraday tomorrow, but I'm not in any of these, and I'm not sure I'll even trade any of these. We'll have to get an A+ intraday setup. I'm done babbling. See you guys in chat.